One.
Let's make it a hot one in the markets. I'll start off with Aussie. Last Friday, I told you that I was selling it up here at the fib at 68.80. The fib was 61.8 back. Then on Monday, I said you could look to take profits, at least partials. Looks like we still have lower levels. So from here, if you've taken nothing off the table, you have about 130 pips from here. So I consider this trade successful. If you can't make money after 130 pip drop on a short, you never will. Take partial profits. Still possible that we could work our way down a little further if risk off continues in the market. That was mainly my reason for selecting Aussie. Plus, you could tell looking at Aussie, it had the weakest formation going into Friday and proved to be right, because look at the decline you have in Aussie compared to Euro. So you could have been looking for a dollar bounce and made the wrong trade selection. That's the most important thing in our business. It's like being in a singing competition. Your song choice is what matters. In this business, it's trade selection. And what we've had here compared to Aussie is more of a correction in time than price. Time moving sideways to work off the overbought position. I'm not saying that we still can't trade down around 108.5. I'm still going to be patient. I'm not short the dollar yet, although I do believe that we're going to head lower. I've come up with a potential target off the weekly that could take us to the 200 week at 98, or we could just get a quick little stop hunt under the big round number of par before it turns. A little surprising was the weakness in cable, which was leading the way. I talked about Euro Pound possibly putting in a bottom. That's looking more likely as well on a Wednesday. In fact, it's a very classic drive 1, drive 2, and then the drives that we had last week, and they tried to take it down and couldn't. So 86.70 looks like the important level for Euro Pound. That was the breakdown. And we start getting back above this 86.50 level, 87.50 becomes viable. So like the way the Euro Pound is behaving, which makes, if you're bearish a dollar, makes Euro the preferred long. If you're bullish a dollar, would make cable the preferred short. The yen still has another wave left. When you look at the 4-hour level, 4-hour TF, we are going to diverge even at, even if we had another 100 pips or so. I'm looking to sell it because my bias is for the potential for lower yields. Yields are up a little bit today, 376. This is a very important chart because it's going to portend the direction of rates for a while. Here's your daily. I've shown this many times. It's a descending triangle. So you're wrong back over 388, 389. If that happens, we have breakouts above this line, and you could see it even better on a weekly. Then I think we could look for new highs in yields, but it's my contention that this is a reversal formation, and eventually we're going to take out 360, the important pivot, which would measure down to 330 and head lower. Bonds are trying to carve out a little bit of a bottom. The big move will happen after a yen top and the yen start heading lower. For those of you who've been listening to me for a while, my keyword was don't buy the metals yet. And silver really took it on the chin with follow through today. There's your weekly. Looks pretty negative. There should be some type of technical support around the 22 area, maybe even by tomorrow. at 22.42. But I've been talking about even a retest of the $20 level before it's over. So let's see. So far, you've been saved aggravation by being patient. Same in gold. Gold had that big reversal day last week off the breakout line that everyone said, okay, that's it. We're on our way. Should be at new highs within a few months. Well, if we negate this breakout and close this back under 1920, that opens a door. Most are saying 1840, 1850. I'm saying that it would freak people out to take out 1800. That's why 1780, 1760 is going to be a buy level for me. And it wasn't just an opinion. It was based upon how some of the miners were acting, especially in silver. You have SILJ retesting the March lows, and silver's not even close to it. AG's at new lows. Some of the other silver miners ready to take out, Endeavor's ready to take out the March lows, and so is Fortuna. Turned to gold, and we didn't even get a rally back to 33. So to me, it looks like we're headed back down towards these levels, down at 26. What I'd like to see for turning gold is the shares start to have, let's say, for example, gold is down 20, 30 on the day, and you're almost unchanged or even green in the miners. That's going to be your gold signal. Want to cover the S&Ps. Both NASDAQ and S&Ps have came off on the holiday and coming off again today. You know, the key area again is this throw over around 43.5 now. And, you know, we did have a confirmed high, but I can't find bears out there anymore. NASDAQ actually weaker than S&Ps today. Is it possible that we're going to get a pullback at least at 13.6? And I've been saying, even if you are not bearish and you're a bull, to not get FOMO. I said that on Real Vision. I've been saying that in my videos, and I still say that today, that even if it is a bull market, a 5-10% correction would not be would be a great buying opportunity if you're bullish. So I think you're going to have that opportunity. We'll see if it turns into anything bigger. But, you know, sometimes avoiding a bad trade, I know there was a lot of hype, a lot of, you know, that this was going to be it in silver and this was going to be it in gold. And it's not like there's, on the DSI, huge optimism. It's just that the yen has to complete, and we have to get to a point to where, and this is happening with the dollar weakening, okay? So that's something else that's pretty interesting about this, especially the one-day collapse that we had yesterday. Shows pretty good in a 30-minute chart. Look at that. Okay, I called that impulsive. It got from point A to point B in a hurry. And so far, all it could do is try and move sideways. So there's going to be great buying opportunities in silver. Best guess, late July, mid-August is a time zone I have in mind. So that's a wrap for me today. Join us here at TradeGATEHub. Check out TradeView Markets demos, and don't forget, hope you caught the Aussie trade, but don't just count your pips, count your blessings. Good hunting, and have a great summer trading season. One of the ways to make it better is to come in and collaborate with our community here in TradeGATEHub. And if you're a stock trader, to just be able to ask Mike a question through the market session, I think would be an edge for you. So good luck, everyone. See you tomorrow. Let's have a great